trip each. No mistakes, no do-overs. Most of us are going somewhere we know. That doesn't mean you should know what to expect. Be careful. Look out for each other. This is the fight of our lives. And we're gonna win. Whatever it takes. Good luck.
He's pretty good at that.
Right? All right.
Happy Monday, beautiful people. What's up?
What's up? What's going on?
Guys, I just want to put out
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Jeez.
Sorry. What the fuck? Leave it to Hyper.
We all know what Hyper's watching right now.
I love it. I love it. But guys, yo, happy Monday. Big week. Man, there's so much going on comic-wise. Even the playoffs have started for NHL, which... Well, one of my teams is the LA Kings. Go Kings, baby. I know there's some people here saying go Leafs, but
go Leafs. Go Leafs.
Oh no.
You want me to get the broom for the first round for you guys? But but yeah, man. Big week. Multiverse of Madness is dropping. Moon Knight's coming to end. There's so much going on. Books are exploding. Captain Carter, right? Perfect example.
Who's that?
Sorry, yeah, exactly. Who the fuck is that? But yeah, man,
never heard
big
of
week. I'm super pumped. And yeah, man, you guys, is anyone going to the premiere of?
I'm going Friday at 4.
You know my answer, BC.
I know your answer because, guys, guess what? I'm going on a date with Hyper. Hyper's coming with me, baby.
Oh no!
Just you better not pull that. I ran out of gas in my car trick.
No, but just I'm gonna use the popcorn bag trick.
I've heard Hyper does put out on the first date.
There you go. But yeah, man. So there's gonna be myself. Even Pacino's coming. I know Pacino's here in the chat. But yeah, man, it's gonna be a good time. I think it's gonna be the first time we all hang out together. It probably ever, right? I don't remember hanging
simultaneously, at least.
Yeah, exactly. So
yeah, that's
gonna be a good time. I'm looking forward to it. Guys, avoid spoilers. There's so many out there. Just do everything possible. I'm staying, honestly, I've seen so much that, like, it's ruined for me. But I recommend if you guys don't want anything, stay away from my...
I went to my...
Yeah.
What's that?
I don't think it quite spoiled it, but made it more exciting.
Well, the thing is, like, I went to my cousin's house yesterday, and he's not really into, like, the books as much as we are. And he even told me, he's like, yeah, if you don't want to get spoiled for this,
Dude.
The movie this week, like, stay off social media.
It's absolutely nuts. But if you guys caught Newbie's show last night, I was on, and we were talking some theories and stuff. But yeah, go catch that replay. Last week, we had David Booher on the show. If you missed it, go catch that. But guys, I think, leading up to the Multiverse of Madness, there's some madness that does take place even here at the Kingpin universe. So, after a long hiatus, let's bring our boy back, Mr. Issuez.
There he is. What's up, brother?
I heard popcorn trick, and I was like,
"Oh, no.
I gotta join the stream."
Yo, that's Key's number one move.
Do my eyes deceive
me? Always down for the popcorn trick.
He looks more jacked than ever, man.
Nah,
look at that.
He is.
Keys at the tanked up. Back together again.
Yeah.
You guys are wondering what the popcorn trick is. Just hit up Keys. They'll let you know.
No, BC.
BC knows. Keys knows, but I'm sure many people know. But guys, it's been a while since the Kingpins have been together, so I'm super pumped, man. It's I'm gonna cry.
I'm speechless. I am speechless.
Yeah, I'll be honest with all of you guys. Keys just surprised us here because I asked him earlier if he was coming. He didn't answer.
Yeah, I wasn't sure myself. And I spoke with you this weekend. What the hell?
And I had a whole intro video for him ready. If I would have known, I would have just uploaded it.
Oh, that's cool. Hold up. Nah.
But yeah, Well,
I think you missed the part where you didn't have it uploaded.
yeah, exactly. Well, had I known, but better prep better next time is pretty much what we'll do. But yeah, man. So guys, retrospect tonight stacked, absolutely stacked. There's so much good stuff, and it was all picked by you guys, the viewers. You guys hit some crazy years. There you are, crazy years for the month of April. I went back and I was like, man, there's no way in hell picking these books with you guys that I don't think. Again, I'm going to challenge everybody here who's watching. If you're catching the replay, if you're watching live, let us know. We'll keep score. But I say nobody makes it out of the halfway mark.
Well, before we get into that, BC, let me help you out real quick, okay? I got you.
Again,
it's Mr. King of Shoes! Yeah! Featuring the Comic Kingpins! It's Mr. King of Shoes!
Okay, no
Oh
more.
my god! With those glasses, you look like the guy right before he becomes that supervillain.
Right?
Wow.
Right?
Wow.
But
That's perfect.
the actual intro I did have, which that was very fitting, absolutely perfect. But no, the one I had was when MJ and Ned are like, I just want to see him again, and then they open the portal, and then Keys comes through. But,
He walks through.
Oh, that's so cute.
yeah, that was it. That was it. But guys, okay, before we get started, let's say hi to the chat. So Michael Baker, here he is. He's always here early, man. He's always here early. Then you got Uncanny Swag going for silver. Yeah, man. If this was newbie show, you got silver, and that would leave Johnny Dakota with bronze, bro. Hello, Batman. What's up, bro?
Hello.
That's a girl. That's a girl, PC.
Oh, my bad.
Yo, it's all good.
My bad.
My bad. But we got Hero in the house. Now, Hero, if I'm not mistaken, this is the shop, right?
Yeah, this
Yes.
is Paul from Need a Hero.
Need a hero.
There you go. Yeah. So Wesley's in the house. Uncanny Swag. Everyone predicts 707, 708. Like
It's a good time.
It's our average.
notoriously
Pretty close.
Notorious. But yeah, man. Dan Notorious in the house. Dan, thanks for being here. Who else we got here? There he is. Pacino, man. I told you. Pacino was here. Pacino, I can't wait to see you on Thursday. I don't think I'm ready for this movie.
Is that slushy, bro?
You know
Sorry.
what?
Sorry.
What flavor is that?
These nuts.
I can't tilt it. It's halfway gone.
It's blueberry,
Green,
then.
lime.
Blueberry lime?
No, it's green. Lime.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Not bad. Copy 801, yo, what's up, bro? Who else we got here? Yo, Bricks is in the house, man. Yo, Bricks has been holding it down. FOC with Marvel, Pacino.
Yeah, he's almost becoming like a fixture now.
Right?
It's been fun having them on. Yeah, it's been
Yeah.
a great time. Great discussions. So
Yeah, no, for sure, man. And you guys,
Oh, yeah.
great picks as well. Going, thoroughly through those books. But yeah, man. Who else we got here? We got Leftoro. Okay, I'm just gonna put it out there. He picked some killer years. Okay, I think we're gonna get very comfy within one of the years that he picked. So I'm just gonna give you guys that little hint right there. But yeah, North 49 is in the house. Thanks for being here. And yeah, man. So there we go. All right, guys. So it's a big one. So let's jump right into it. Keys, before we do,
Oh no.
I just want to say I'm so happy to see you, yo.
I'm happy to be back. You know what I'm saying?
What a stud.
Thanks for letting me back in.
All right, guys. So we're gonna kick it off right away. The
Touching.
first book, and guys, we're bringing the heat, like from front to back. It's fire. So get ready. Everyone start keeping score, and we'll pay attention. But I want to see if anyone gets half of these books. So slide number 1, Captain America 100. Now we're revisiting 1968, the year selected by Tim. First solo Cap title in the Silver Age. This story and numberings continued from Tales of Suspense, issue 99. I do not have this. I don't think I'll ever get it, to be honest with you, at the rate I'm going. But yeah, man. Guys, this book, iconic as hell. Does anybody here own this on the panel?
Well, it was 1968. Gas was 5 cents a liter. Haircuts were free, and the gyms were open to everybody.
Yeah.
I saw it on the shelf. I passed it up.
And Face was born.
Oh.
Oh, we got jokes. We got jokes.
It's just like fucking slap you right now, Hyper.
Hey, Michael Baker, I just want to put it out there. You guys picked these years, man. So blame Tim. This is Tim's fault right now. But yeah, man. Dude, talk to us, bro.
I don't have this book, man.
No.
I honestly didn't.
You don't?
I don't want to be that guy, but I didn't really know it even existed until today.
Oh, please.
I like.
It's not on my list. It's not on my sites anywhere, man. I just
What?
first solo Cap title. I couldn't really care. I'm not a big Captain America fan whatsoever. So
I love dude. I love dude for the fact that he doesn't have it, and clearly he's trying to think of points to come up with. So basically, he's thinking of different ways of saying I don't have it for the next few minutes.
You're good. You're good.
It's like I don't have it. I wasn't aware.
But
I
hey,
mentioned I don't
on my
have it.
sites, and I'm still not gonna get it.
guys, we go back to revisit these
Still
books
don't have
for multiple reasons. It doesn't matter whether you have it or not. Does it stand out to you, mean anything to you? And dude clarified, he didn't even know this shit existed. So there you go.
Be
In
honest,
case we
no.
weren't sure.
There you go. But Hype, talk to me, bro.
I don't have it.
You lying.
He's lying.
And I'll copy paste everything that dude said. Although I did know that this existed, and that much I did know. I know that this is one of those key books for Captain America fans that they're looking for. That's one of those, I guess you could say, affordable.
Yeah.
If compared to some of his other more expensive Silver Age books, but yeah, this one I don't have.
Yeah. Face.
Yeah, I've got this. I mean,
Whoa!
it's a facsimile, but I got it.
Oh,
Hey, just
Half
the
points. Half points.
Ace
yo.
bought it off the rack.
Yeah.
right?
To be honest, Face, I didn't even know they had one of these.
that man.
Yeah,
shut
there's
down our
facsimile for
hopes.
this
Yeah.
one.
Quick side note: you guys.
Yeah,
ever
and this,
tried
this
these
is obviously
before?
Yeah.
the first Silver Age cap, so it's a big one.
Yeah.
Pretty expensive
Iconic
book.
as hell.
Oh yeah, classic cover too.
Yeah, buddy. Well, I wish to own it. I absolutely think, like everyone says, and we all know, especially everybody in the chat, this is an absolute classic. If you're a Captain America fan, I think this would be on the top of the list, at least within the top 3 of the books to own. But yeah,
I should qualify something I said, because I when I said affordable, what I meant was like you're not going to be able to afford that first appearance of Cap. So this is, I guess, more affordable. Yeah, it's still a pricey book. So that's what I meant.
Yeah. Well, moving on, guys. And like I said, we're bringing fire the whole show. So, secondly, in 1968, we got The Amazing Spider-Man, issue 59. Again, selected by Tim. First cover appearance of Mary Jane Watson. And Gwen and Peter share their first kiss. It's actually in front of Captain Stacy where it happens. And it's kind of...
Oh.
Yeah. Peter's reaction is very like, oh no, what are you doing? No, you're dad. But yeah, man, no, I this is one that I want to have within the PC. It's one that, obviously anything Spider-Man related, you know how I feel about that. But I'm slowly starting to chase 100 and down. So those are really the books I want to get. There's a few after that, like 238 that I'm after. For Spider Carnage, surprisingly, I don't have. Just a few. And surprisingly, ASM 300. I think that's a big one for the later years that I don't have.
I actually thought you had that in your PC.
I do not.
I think it must have been Pacino that has that, right?
Yes, it is. It is.
Okay.
But so ASM 100 and down. This is one I keep going back to revisit, hoping that, I can find a good deal for. But yeah, man. Anyone here? Thoughts, opinions? Hit me.
What do you
I
guys
do
want to
not
say?
have this.
It's your time, dude.
Okay,
Yeah, but
honestly, if you're a Mary Jane fan, it might be a book you want or you might want to go get. But I am not. Spidey's cool, but like I'm just like the average Spidey fan. I'm not like gotta have them all.
Yeah.
So don't have it. Not gonna get it.
got it.
I couldn't care for Mary Jane, honestly. She's all right.
Wow.
I'd pick Gwen Stacy over Mary Jane.
But that's a claim on my behalf. Thank you. Yeah, man. Keys, talk to me, bro.
Nah, I want to read this now just to see Peter Parker turn to Captain Stacy, be like, "I'm her daddy now." Like, that's all.
That doesn't seem like Silver Age dialogue.
That's gold, baby.
But yeah,
no, definitely don't have these. Silver Age Spider-Man. I don't think I have a single copy anymore, unfortunately.
yeah. But guys, again, if you have the copy or not, always great information. But if you have anything you want to say, even based on these books, go ahead. Like, feel free to just shoot the shit. Hype. What's your take?
It's not the best cover, honestly. I mean, it's just I'm not a fan of that whole split thing going. I don't know. It's
funkadelic as hell.
Yeah.
No, but like just the way it's kind of like, I don't know, just the layout of it. I'm not too much of a fan of it.
Dude, it was 1968.
Yeah, but there's better covers in the Silver Age of in the ASM one than this. That's just my opinion. Just my opinion. Let's throw a little controversy in here.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I don't have this.
Cool. Face.
There was what was the anniversary issue? I think here not too long ago. I think it was 800. They had Bruce Timm, Mary Jane on it, and I think she was in the same dress as her first appearance too. So.
You're exactly
so
right.
Damn.
Good eye.
Yeah.
So that I think that's kind of a neat thing that they did.
It's a good thing I bought that Hulk 181 before.
Yeah. But
there's probably not like a whole lot of huge spec value to this. I mean, you do get the first cover of Mary Jane, but
first kiss, bro.
Yeah, but I mean, obviously Gwen is not super long lasting as far as being Pete's significant other for reasons.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
That's fair.
it's definitely a cool issue to have. But yeah.
I would just like to say, because this
but yeah, I love that they did that issue.
Yeah, no, that's pretty cool. Keys, you were gonna say something?
Yeah, I see that sparkly dress. I just want to put a disclaimer out there for all the boys in chat. It's sundress season, so watch out. Okay, be smart. Pull out and run, baby. All right, so 18 years is a long time.
Leftoro is saying that he feels that Mary Jane keys are still kind of undervalued, and I agree 100%, man. It's very interesting to see how these prices are not at the level. Sorry,
they probably are. I mean, most supporting characters like that tend to be undervalued. So
yeah, no, exactly. It's surprising, especially for how much of a household name she is. I thought it would be all her first appearances. Well, because she's been cameoed in 3 books before she actually appeared.
Just a random question.
Yeah.
It's been almost 20 years since the movies. What's your opinion on Kristen Dunst as Mary Jane in general?
You can get it.
No, hell no. Well, look, I'll be honest with you.
1 year ago, maybe.
I'm saying this by no offense to anybody, but it's just even reading this issue where you see MJ within this issue, she seems pretty ditzy, airhead. You know what I mean? So Kirsten Dunst kind of brought that to the table.
I think that's what ruined it for me.
Yeah, I didn't like her as MJ. I really didn't. No. I loved Tobey Maguire, but I really just didn't like MJ. And I don't know, man. I feel like we've never gotten MJ on in a movie. We have gotten her obviously because of Kirsten Dunst, but I'm just saying, like, we never got to see the legit MJ. I've always felt that way. Even now with what's going on, it's clear that that's not MJ. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man.
Yeah, but
She
MJ
didn't do it
tough,
for me.
man, because they changed her so much.
Yeah, exactly.
I've maintained this opinion after rewatching the movies like years later. I think the Sam Raimi's Mary Jane Watson was probably one of the biggest villains in the Spider-Man universe.
There you
Wow.
go.
After
There
what
you go. Yo,
after the rift she caused between like Peter and Harry, and
Yeah.
you know, yeah,
That's fair. That's fair. Good point.
I don't blame you there. I don't blame you there. But Uni, once we figure out how to give wrenches, we'll have this discussion.
What do you mean? I got
I
you.
think
Don't worry.
Ruby's still on
Don't worry. I
cue for
got
that.
you. I got you.
Yeah. But yeah, man. Yo, Shop. Hey, people are coming in, and if we forgot to say hi, we apologize. But yeah. So let's advance a few years. Where I feel like Dude's got this one in his PC. I'm almost positive he's got it in his collection, and I think the panel's got a lot to say about this book, especially the chat. But guys, 2005 Young Avengers #1, year selected by Tim as well, man. First team appearance of the Young Avengers. You got Patriot, Kate Bishop, Iron Lad, Hulkling, and Wiccan. CGC 9/8 of this book already go for approximately 1,000 Canadian, which is 775 USD. Guys, do you think this even goes higher once we finally get this within the MCU? We've already seen some of these characters.
110%, man. 110%.
What?
giving it extra bonus points.
I think it's gonna go up, man. I think they're coming eventually. Don't know when, but they're coming. And I don't have this one, but it's been on my hit list for a while, man. I've been looking for it.
There you go. But yeah, man, this book has hit numbers that are insane already, man. And sky's the ceiling for this one. That's what I think. But Keys, what's your thoughts?
I'm gonna be that dude to say that, man. I feel like $1,000 is a lot for this, bro. I don't know. Like, is it solid? It is solid. Yes. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But God, $1,000, bro. Like, I don't know. I don't know. And then once they drop, like, how's that price gonna look? I don't.
No, I don't. But I don't disagree with you, because you think $1,000, like you could go get, maybe a raw copy. Well, I wonder what's a very low grade copy of the actual Avengers go for right now.
Oh, you're looking at like, because I was actually looking up these values recently. I think like a 2.0 is almost like around 3-4 grand.
No, but forget slab. I'm just saying like a
raw. I think it's like 200, something like that.
No way.
No way.
I'm checking right now, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Oh no, they got one right now.
No, dude. He said Avengers, not Young Avengers. He said Avengers.
Oh, Avengers. Fuck.
Yeah.
From the 60s.
I thought you were talking about Young Avengers, bro.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Because I'm curious to see if these guys get within that ballpark.
Oh no, I don't.
No, I don't think so,
bro.
Hey, if you're telling me a low grade is going for a 2.0 is going for what? You said $3 grand?
Yeah, it's about 3-4 grand. Yeah.
That's Hyper's next
grade. Okay, you're going in gaps of like 2 to 3 to 4,000. Where is it at? I'm curious. I'll check while you guys.
Well, it's still expensive.
Yeah. Damn, son. Avengers 1. Okay, go. But okay, Hype. Do you have this book?
I actually have this copy, and I have 2 copies of the director's cut.
Claim.
Shit.
Okay, so here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. I've seen this book go up in value, because I remember when this book used to be like back in 2019, because that's actually when I got my raw copy. I got it for $60, and that was like a near mint. Huh. Honestly, though, okay, I know that what this book has going for it is the fact that there's a lot of what is it? Yeah.
Continue. Sorry.
What this book has going for it is like multiple first appearances, but really, like, I would say like 60-70% of the value of the first appearance comes from Kate Bishop. If Kate Bishop, like, I think that's what makes up the bulk of the value, to be honest. Because, yeah, I mean, we are going to get Patriot at some point, just with the whole tease with Falcon and Winter Soldier, and I guess Iron Lad and Hulkling, and Wiccan also. But really, it's Kate Bishop that's really driving this book up. So this book does definitely have potential because Hawkeye was a pretty good, series on Disney Plus, and her future does look bright. So this could, even if the team doesn't form, at least Kate Bishop, her future looks pretty good in the MCU.
Yeah, 100%. Face.
So I think there's actually there was some copies of this that are graded in like a 9.5 or something like that. They came
That's
out
a con exclusive.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, it's convention.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, it was a convention.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's different than the first issue or not.
It's a variant of the first issue.
Is it a variant?
It has a different. It has a different. I don't know if it's like a sketch or something, but there's like a different.
It's like a sketch cover. It's black and white.
Yeah, there's a different color scheme going on the cover.
Okay, and I know there's also like a director's cut edition that they did after the fact too.
Yeah, that's the one that it's the cheaper of the two.
Yeah, so there's a couple of different similar versions of this book that you got to kind of keep your eye out for whenever you're looking for everything. But it's a great cover because you get all of them right there. And it's a good team that's pretty likely to show up. I mean, in some form, I would think at least. Maybe them are the champions anyway. So yeah, you really can't go wrong.
Yeah, and I feel like that's what's the toss-up between the two teams, right?
Yeah, I mean that's the only thing is it's just kind of a question of which one you'll get.
Yeah, no,
Young Avengers are the champ.
100%. But guys, before we move forward, I just want to point it out in case people are scratching their head or whatnot. I haven't seen any comments about it, but I just want to clarify prior. What all the books you're seeing tonight, it's April cover date. Okay, so anything with the April cover date is what we're putting up. So just clarifying. That being said, you guys ready to move on to the next book?
For sure.
Let's go.
All right, so we're going to go way back in time. Now, I don't know if you guys saw Ozzy's post with Newbie. It looks like something may have happened, but in case it didn't, Newbie. Tales of Suspense, issue 40, 1963. This one was picked by Shop for Comics. This is the second appearance. And you get the first gold model of the Model 1 armor. Now, if the man's on a budget, you could always go for this one. But I actually think this cover is weird. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of it. I don't own this. I would like to own it for this, the sake of saying, hey, I've got the second appearance of Iron Man. I'm not crazy enough to go for Tales of Suspense. I know that Newbie is, 22 Comics is, but and I know Dan. I think Dan has one, if I'm not mistaken. So I expect his number to go up after seeing this one. But yeah, man. Dude, talk to me.
I have a question, honestly. Does anybody know the price difference between this and the 39? Like,
a lot.
Where does this sit at compared to that?
No idea.
But I'm sure it's significantly lower.
This one, yes.
Yeah. So, like, if you don't have the money to drop on the Tales of Suspense 39, which I don't, like, I never will. But this would be the one you'd want to go for. Yeah, it's a second appearance, Like they say, first appearance, second appearance, origin, first meetup, whatever. This would be the one. Like you said, though, not a fan of the cover, and I couldn't care about the first gold model.
There you go.
But, it's a second appearance, all the least.
Dan feels differently, bro. But Keys, talk to me, yo.
Iron Man, never heard of him. Sounds like a shit character.
Clip that.
Yeah, no, definitely don't have this. Not really on my radar. And I feel you, man. This cover is strange. Like,
yeah.
Not a big fan. My boy does not skip back day. So
I was just gonna say that lats and legs are. He's got that down pat.
That's not a man. It's a mountain. It's a rock.
That's a Ninja Turtle, bro. That back is huge. Oh, did I freeze? I swear to God.
Yeah.
Of course.
He's
He's talking about the man's
back,
back.
motherfucker.
Take your photos while
The
you
man's
can,
back,
boys.
and he already has an O face.
There you go. But,
Skip me, damn it.
but hype. What's your take here?
That's perfect.
All right, listen. I'm not gonna beat a dead horse in terms of how the cover is so, but listen, this is a classic case of when the first appearance is out of reach, the second appearance is a good consolation price. So, I don't know the values myself either, but I'm pretty sure like this is a lot more cheaper. I don't have it. I don't foresee myself hunting for this book.
Yeah.
It's just never been on my radar. But listen, if you're an Iron Man fan, this is probably something that's on yours. So yeah.
Face.
In all honesty, this is actually a really good pickup, even if you're not an Iron Man fan.
Agreed.
Because I mean, for a second appearance and as old as it is, I believe this issue is really undervalued in comparison to Tales of Suspense 39. So
for sure.
And I mean, I'm sure that the cover plays into it. Everybody's mentioned the cover. Nobody's asked why the fuck Iron Man is fighting a caveman, but here we are. So I'm pretty sure Iron Man wins that fight every time.
Or why Iron Man's dressed like an omega-3 fish tablet.
But again, and I see Lefteros, man.
It's just not going to end well for this caveman.
We're doing counter psych, but yeah, man, it's a book that, like you said, dude, second appearance, iconic character. If you come across it at a great price, man, I wouldn't pass up on it. It's one that I hope eventually you get to come across at a great price and own. But will I go out of my way to spend the money? Not right now. I think there's way other ones, like better ones to be chasing. But yeah, man, 1963. Thank you, shop. All right, moving on to the next one. 1963 gives us Fantastic Four issue 13. This one I will go out of my way for. Why? Because you get first appearance of the Watcher, man. And I don't know if you guys have read it. Neat book. You get first appearance of the Red Ghost as well. And you also have a cool full-page ad of Tales of Suspense 39 and ASM 1. Well, what's your takes, guys?
Man, I'd be getting this just for the first appearance of Red Ghost.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah, okay.
I'm kidding. Like you said, man, Watcher all the way. I've always thought he was dope. So, yeah, this is something I would, if I come across it, I would definitely try to get at a reasonable price. I'm not sure what it's sitting at for like just an average copy, like a fine copy, but I'll have to look it up, and if I come across it, I might throw down some money.
No, this one's up there, bro. I'm surprised. Yeah. I'm surprised, yo, BX. Hold on, guys. Everybody, come on. Give him the slap. But, yeah, man, yo, happy you made it here. Raging Cajuns here, bro. Go Kings, go, man. You know it. But, yeah, dude, like, fuck. I'm surprised with the what if that this hasn't gone even higher. It's low grades are still pretty affordable. I was looking today, man, and I would totally bite on this because it's within a good range as well. But yeah, man, keys.
Yo, this is well out of my range. What was I gonna say? I wish I'd like noted the prices before Thor Ragnarok, because that's like when the Watchers were in the MCU for the first time. Yeah, man. Them and Stan Lee.
No.
Oh my god.
No, it wasn't Thor. It was Guardians of the Galaxy.
That's what it was. 2. That's what it was.
So
okay,
yeah, Uni, just want to point it out. Yes, we did see the Watchers within the MCU, but
really,
yeah,
yeah, man. Remember when Stan Lee's sitting with them?
And he's like giving them all the stories, and they're
yeah.
But that's what I'm saying is I'm surprised this hasn't picked up higher. You know what I mean? And Keys is nailing it too, because that was in the movie. But I have a theory, and I want to continue speaking about that in just a bit. Keys, continue, take it away. I'm so sorry to cut you off.
I'm going to throw that right back because I want to hear this theory because I got nothing else to say now.
Okay, well,
yes.
I agree with Uni because, yeah, it was just a glance exactly. But I do think we will be seeing him within the MCU very soon. Now, I know you guys, I'm pretty sure pretty much everyone has seen some spoilers and whatnot about Doctor Strange. I'm not going to spoil anything. But if you've seen the latest teaser trailer,
nope.
So I can't speak about it then.
No.
Is that the one with the yellow hover
So
chair?
then I could say it. I could say it.
All right, cool.
So we
That's
know,
the
we know,
one.
we know Captain Carter is in there from the What If. We know that now. Xavier's there with the yellow glider. Guys, they're making X-Men 97. I think that Professor X is from the cartoon, and that's where he's gonna tie in, and then we'll kick off the cartoon.
Ah,
You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't be surprised if now with the fact that Marvel is the MCU is going out of their way to like get all of these animation films, cartoons, and all these things, and bring him into the MCU to make it part of the main timeline and the story. I really feel like they will do that and continue with the cartoons, where it wouldn't be a surprise if we end up seeing the Watcher crossover. I really think that would be awesome. But yeah, that was my take. Hype, take it away.
Yeah, I don't have this book, but I mean, you know, early FF and early ASM are always going to be those runs where those, you know, issues like under 50 are always going to be fairly expensive, you know, to own. Yeah, it's funny you should mention Watcher because I think I was tuning into Thorough's channel and he was mentioning there's like this and several Watcher books that are kind of under the radar. Like Watcher is one of those characters that people, you know, he has like that cult following, but it's not like his books are really doing any big numbers right now. But yeah, that possibly could change. It's funny that your fourth point you put it's an ad to Tales of Suspense 39 ASM. I'm surprised that some of these people didn't take that almost to say that this is the first appearance of Iron Man. Also,
well, I'm not too sure of the exact dates, but yeah, yo, I just want to say, hi, Justin, no good. Thanks for hanging out, bro. Appreciate that. But yeah, man, I'm not too sure the exact dates because I do know that like we would just finish speaking Tales of Suspense 40, but there's an ad of Tales of Suspense 39, and this particular book came out within the same time frame. But I think the cover date here is for April as well, so I think Tales of Suspense 39 did maybe come out at a different point. I have no idea of what it is. I've never seen the ad, but yeah, I noticed that. So, but yeah, man.
Yeah, I mean, for sure, there's a lot of reason to be excited about the Watchers because you know, obviously with the multiverse becoming a big thing and the What If series, you know, there's more hints that they're going to be playing a larger role in the stuff that Marvel is going to be doing in the future. And even without any of that, it's still a cool issue to have, you know, it's still cool to have the first appearance of them and it's real early Fantastic Four. Like you said, it's pretty undervalued, just like Tales of Suspense 40. So yeah, definitely one to look out for.
100%, man. I'm actually going to check it very quick because, like I said, I was checking it earlier today, and I was like, man, I'm surprised at the prices I'm seeing for this book.
It's a pretty penny.
Yeah, it's a pretty penny, but like I said, a 4.0 in a CGC right now, the guy is asking $1,380 US, which converts to 1,700 approximately Canadian, and you got the option for best offer. I think that is still a great price range for this book, man. I would easily be, you know, shooting 1,500 and be like, yo, I'm gonna pick this up at 1,500. It's a total pickup. I think this has tons of room to grow, even at a 4.0. I would be grabbing that. That's me.
I'm just gonna pull a Watcher where I'm just gonna observe this, but I'm not actually gonna go after it.
Yeah. And I agree, man. You know, books like this don't need MCU stuff, and it's total history. But look who's here!
He missed the books.
Amigo. But
yeah,
man. And guys, like I said earlier, if you missed it, I was on with Newbie last night. Go catch the replay, man. We had a good hangout session. Awesome quick show, man. But good times, bro. So yeah, Face. I know you have this. Don't pretend you don't have this book.
Say that again.
I said I know you have this book. Don't pretend like you don't have it.
No, I wish I did, bro. Yeah, it's definitely one I'd love to pick up.
No, 100%. But all right, enough of this awesomeness. We're gonna move on. We're going to 1999, bringing a DC book. Here we go. Batman Beyond issue 2. This year was selected by Comic Aussie. And guys, when we put the names, those are their handles as well on IG. So yeah, go follow all of these great people and thank you guys for picking these years. But yes, first appearance of Terry McGinnis as Batman Beyond within the story. First cameo of Blight, who fully appears in issue 3. Now, I think it's interesting how issue 1 demands such coin. And it's understandable, with him on the cover, it's iconic. It's Batman Beyond issue 1, but really in story, this is really where he puts on the costume and really becomes Batman Beyond. So I think this is undervalued. That's my honest opinion. I don't know how you guys feel about this, so dude, take it away.
I've said it before.
Oh no!
I'll say it again. Wait. I don't think you know where I'm going. But my favorite iteration of Batman is Batman Beyond.
Are you serious?
Okay.
Yeah, bro.
I can respect that.
I respect it.
Yeah, I like Batman Beyond. He's fucking dope. So this would be one I would actually hunt down and pick up if I could. At one point when I first started collecting, I was looking for Batman Beyond #1. But I'd go out of my way to get this one.
Michael Baker, he's up there. He's up there for comment of the night, yo. But yeah,
he's just gonna be pissing Corona. That's all.
You see, Uni agrees, bro. It's so underrated. Like honestly, I was looking at sales the other day, and I'm like, man, I think I'm just gonna bite on them now because fuck, no one's biting. It seems like it goes completely under the radar. Yeah, man. Keys, take it away, bro.
Yo, I love Batman Beyond. It has the animated series has a special place in my heart. Dude. So much so that I just rewatched it probably like not even a year ago. Blight, wicked character, especially when I was a kid seeing him on screen, all glowing and shit. Derek Powers or whatever the hell his name was back in the day. I wish I had this in my PC, and I might have to add this to my goal list of 2022.
Do it, bro. Do it, man. I hope you fucking get it, man.
This is one of those I don't even think about until I see it. You know what I'm saying? Like once it's in front of me, I'm like, oh, this would be sweet. This is definitely one of them.
And that's pretty much the reason why we do this as well, right? Like hitting up books from these years that you guys pick. It's cool to see them again because you're like, yo, you totally forgot about this one. But yeah, man, Keys, I know you're gonna get it. I feel you'll get it. It's affordable. It's affordable.
Thanks, man. Yeah.
But hype, man. What's your take? Oh fuck, newbie.
Oh wow, that's some positive reinforcement.
I love it.
Yeah, listen. I don't have this one. And yeah, it is one of those things that I there's that misconception that #1 was his actual first appearance as Batman Beyond, when it's actually this one. So yeah, man, this is one of those cases where it's a bit inconsistent because sometimes you wonder, is it the first appearance of the cameo? Sorry, not cameo, of the character who's donning the costume, or when he actually, like with Cletus Cassidy, it's always that's a lot, undervalued than ASM 361. Whereas TMNT Adventures 1, Bebop and Rocksteady were only Bebop and Rocksteady transformed in issue 2, but issue 1 goes for a lot more. So yeah, this is one of those cases where issue 2 is a lot less expensive than 1. So this would be something that you could probably snatch up at a good price because, like I said, everyone's going after that issue 1.
Yeah, we should have bought our copies before going live, man. Everyone's.
But I'm still sure I'm probably certain that you could probably find this at a good deal even now.
100%. And dude, it's got that same effect like we've said before, like the Hulk 1, Hulk 2, Red Hulk. Like he's not even in issue 1; he's in issue 2. It's the same thing here. Batman Beyond, Terry really does get the costume here. So
it's just that I think that also what one has going for it is, like, I mean, he's obviously on the cover, but also that #1 cover was actually a really good cover because he's front and center. Yeah. And they did that cover pretty well. It had that futuristic vibe to it.
It's beautiful as hell, but guys, he may not be able to pronounce every word, but the man's got his math down. I'm proud of you, newbie. I'm so proud. But yeah, man. Face, what's your take, bro?
Well, I'm not usually the biggest fan of like alternate universe or alternate future storylines necessarily as in regards to spec value or anything. But Batman Beyond is one of those kind of, rare exceptions where he hasn't really needed to cross over with the mainstream universe all that much, and it's still been incredibly popular to the point where people are wanting to see a live action movie and everything like that. Might actually get it. Hopefully we will. So yeah, this is definitely a good issue to pick up. Like you guys said, you already detailed the questions in regards to issue 1 versus issue 2 and everything like that. But you get the first appearance of him in the uniform, regardless, and the cameo of Blight, who is the most important villain in Batman Beyond. So this is definitely a big issue for Batman Beyond.
There is something I just want to bring up. I know there's a bit of controversy with Batman Beyond in the comics because some people, are in the camp that this is not really in a continuity versus like the issue that UniX brought up, Batman Superman Annual 4 is when he's actually in continuity. So the question is, which one is the book to get? I actually grabbed the second print of that one over the summer for like $4 at a half off bin. So it was a VF coffee, but still. It was
still a great pickup, man. But I agree with everyone's points here on this one. And again, that was a huge score. Hype. Seriously, I'm curious to know where. Tell me after. But
it's the spot that we both know.
I'm pretty sure we fucking shop at every shop here.
No, it's the only place that it's the only place that we know that has a half off bin.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
But so huge score, good for you. But man, that's really right next to my house. But
yeah, exactly. That's why.
That's hilarious. But all right, so moving on, guys. We don't need to even say any points on this one. We're gonna go through it really quickly, but I do want to put it up because someone did put this year, and I felt like it was a challenge. I had to find something within that year, and it was difficult, but we found it. But guys, 1931, The Shadow #1, X11 Bravo. So this is first appearance of the Living Shadow in Pulp magazine, because that's what it was back in the day. In 2021, an FN minus copy sold for $156,000 US. Now you guys know who the Shadow is, right?
No.
Alec Baldwin.
No, it's not. I feel like Face knows this one.
Wow, you disrespectful.
Right.
Didn't he play the Shadow in the movie though?
We ain't talking about that. Hyper, move on.
Yeah. But it's crazy to see that this sold for $156,000 US, and I mean, dude, this book from 1931, like I don't imagine anybody here owns it. If you do, wow, you know what I mean? Like I'd love to see what it looks like, but otherwise, I don't have much to say about this. Face, again, do you have anything you want to shed light on when it comes to the Shadow? See what I did there?
Hey,
the dad jokes.
Yeah, I mean, the Shadow is one of the, it's one of the original, one of the original characters that sort of started everything kind of with comics. The Shadow, the Phantom, the Spirit. Those three in the pulp magazines and everything like that. Man, they got huge, and there's a lot of fans of them that, man, it's kind of sad for them because honestly, all the movies have sucked, and there's not a whole lot of comics that come out anymore. Every now and then, a publisher will grab up the rights or whatever, or publish a series, and sometimes it's all right, but yeah, it's kind of a shame to see these characters fade away. But hopefully they won't. Either way, these old comics, though, obviously the value is still there. So.
Well, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is fade away? I don't think so, man. Because literally just last year, this sold for $156,000 US, and rightfully so.
Yeah, no, as far as new material, anyway.
The guy didn't take my best offer, so I guess the other guy. Well.
Yeah, but we're gonna move on. Like I said, we don't need to talk too much about this book because I imagine not many people had this even. No, I'll be honest with you. I knew of it, but I didn't know fully that this thing sold for $156,000 US last year. That was total news to me. But moving on, guys. We're going to 1975. This year was actually selected by Lefteros, who was here in the chat. So thank you for being here. But first appearance of Pip Patrol, second appearance of Magus. And guys, I really think, you know, if you're sleeping on anything, Warlock, I think we're done. You know what I mean? Like this is the clock's ticked. So I don't have this within my PC. Now Pip Patrol, we've seen him within the MCU already. Again, supporting character, not really somebody that I expected this book to, you know, take off. But hey, man, if you're a fan of Pip Patrol, it's still affordable, dude.
I don't know why this guy's camera's off. I know exactly why he's. Yeah, exactly.
What's up, boys?
Oh,
What's up?
What?
What's motherfucking up?
I was there.
So, yeah, I actually picked this up.
I'm so proud he got one. It's
I'm 1 for 7, boys. Let's go.
Beautiful.
He almost,
never get
dropped
any on
his
this
slushy
show.
going for that book.
Hey, whenever we do retrospect, I'm like 0 for 15. So I'm 1 for 7 so far. We're on a good streak. But yeah, I picked this up in Belleville at Cool World Comics, and Hyper was there with me and Marvell. And did I pull it out, Hyper, at first?
Do you remember the story? How?
Yeah,
how
you twisted my arm. You're like, if you're not getting that, I will. And I said, yoink.
Yeah, I should have kept my mouth shut that time. I should have been like, all right, cool.
Because it's not the cleanest copy. I won't lie. It's like a fine copy.
But you still got a good price for it. I don't know.
Yeah,
But I got a good fucking price on it.
Yeah, man, it's a nice book to own.
Yeah. So.
All right. Well,
yeah. Hey, I
gotta be honest real quick though. I'm not sure if Wesley's comment was about the story arc in the book or Dude's victory there.
Both, man.
Yeah.
I need a studio to option Dude's comic hunt.
I'm curious as to why he had it so near, but
Right?
but yeah, man, no, guys, that's great info. I had absolutely no idea because 1975 is normally, yeah, actually, you're right. It qualifies as a modern. So there you go. You don't gotta pay extras.
Oh yeah, that's true. Because the cutoff is I forgot what the cutoff is, but I know it's like late.
No, it's 1975.
75 is the actual cutoff for.
Yeah, 75 is
Oh,
the
okay.
Hell yeah. Shit, I'm gonna go get one right now. But yeah, talk to me, guys. Keys.
I'm just gonna let Dude have this one. So.
Thanks, bro.
Hype. Anything you want to add? Or?
Well, I
Dude, at
mean,
least hit the damn air
it's
horn
basically my story is the same as Dude's story. I was in that scenario when Dude got the Pip Patrol. So if it wouldn't have been him, it would have been me. So I'm glad at least we went to him.
Okay, so let me ask a question. We'll do a very quick debate and then we'll get to face. But Warlock's coming. We know this. Do you think we'll get Magus or will he join the Guardians of the Galaxy? What route do you think they go first?
Guardians.
I don't think we get Magus.
No, huh?
I don't think so. Not just a straight up guess, but
yeah, if I was to pick one or the other, I would say no.
Face?
I don't know if we'll get him necessarily right away, but I wouldn't discount the chance that we will get him in the end. So,
Oh, maybe like a what if, like years
Could
from
be.
now.
No. All right. Well, Face, what's your take on this book?
I like it, man. Like, like I said, I don't know necessarily that we will get Magus right away, but I think there's a chance that we could get him down the road. They could, James Gunn's not doing the Guardians of the Galaxy movies anymore, so they could maybe change it up and do some Infinity Watch stuff or something like that. And kind of go down that Magus storyline. And they already brought in Pip, so we're gonna see more of him eventually.
Yeah. Well, after all this discussion, like I said, this was not one that I have, but I think I am gonna go and try and find one. Dude, props to you. Congrats, bro. You finally got
on the fucking scoreboard.
Finally got on the board.
BC,
Yeah.
our local shop was selling one, but nowhere near the price that Dude got it for. They were selling it for a lot more.
Yeah, well, I'm not surprised because locally here, man, it's rough. But anyways, moving on, we're jumping to 1985, where we got Secret Wars 12. Again, year selected by Lefteros. And guys, I recommend that everyone here gets comfy with 1985 because there's a lot of good ones. But this is the final issue of the Secret Wars event. classic Mike Zeck cover. In fact, man, I actually have an homage of the Thanos 13 where you get the first Cosmic Ghost Rider in a slab 9.8, and I love this one. I'm gonna send it to CGC eventually so I can pair them up next to each other, but I hope we get the full Secret Wars event. It's pretty much, dude, they got to do it. They got to do it. And Marvel came out saying that, or was it Marvel, Disney, whatever you want to say. They came out saying that they've got the next 10 years planned for MCU stuff, and it's pretty evident, you know. We're going to be touching on a lot of the big events, Secret Wars being one of them, and it's got to happen. It almost seems... like with all the multiverse stuff happening, I think it makes sense that Secret Wars will set everything back to like a certain way. You know what I mean? Like I think that's their opportunity. Who knows? But yeah, man, guys, what's your takes?
First off, I can't remember if I actually own this book or not. I don't think so. But I would be excited if they did Secret Wars. I would be so pumped for it. I know I do have the Thanos 13 homage to this cover with first appearance of Cosmic Ghost Rider, so I'm thinking that's what I was mistaking it with.
Yeah.
But this would be a book I would pick up if I find it in the back issue bins, of course. I wouldn't pay a premium for it.
Yeah.
But just to have that run would be nice.
Yeah.
Eventually, hopefully coming.
Agreed.
Yo, did you say you needed this one?
I have to double check. I'm not sure. I think I'm I think I don't have it. I think it's just the Cosmic Ghost Rider one I have.
If you're cool with like one in like a condition, like it's not like it's decent. It's very fine. It's very
Did a dog chew it?
No.
Okay.
I passed up like 5 of them, and I'm like, like the condition wasn't near me. You know what I'm saying? So let me know if you need it, because I will totally
if it's
one for you.
If it's back issue price, absolutely, bro.
Yeah, no, it was
what
like
happens.
$7, I think.
He's hops on making deals.
I'll let you know, man. I'll let you know.
Right, bless.
Appreciate it.
So with that, no, I do not have this book because I was a little picky of the condition, and I picked out a few other books from the Secret Wars.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. But yo, I just want to highlight a comment, Dan. I totally agree, man. Jim Shooter. Well, I mean, he's gotten credit, but I would agree that not enough for this entire run.
I see you.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. See, $10 for many years. Yeah, and in fact, I got to the point, and it seems to happen with most comics of today's time, but like with the current market, I look at books like this one where you see he's been buying them for $10, and I've always seen them at that price as well. So now when I see them in high condition going for like 25 and up, I'm like, no way in hell I would spend that, right? But man, it sells. It still sells at that price, and rightfully so. But yeah, it's just I can't do it. I can't do it. Many books, maybe I'm a cheap ass, or maybe it's just, you know, it's stuck in my head where it's like, no, I've seen it at $10, so I will never buy it for higher. But yeah, man, hype. What's your take? So, what's up, Swag?
Hey, what's up? Yeah, I mean, I actually have this book, not because I was specifically looking for this issue. I just happened to get the whole Secret Wars run a couple of years ago when they weren't as expensive as they are now. So, yeah, this is one of those books. It's just my one copy, I guess. Yeah, it's just, and this is one of those books that, like, you know, like you guys had mentioned, like of all the issues, there's several keys in the Secret Wars 12-issue run. This is one of those books that was never that expensive to own.
Yeah.
So,
exactly.
Yeah. So that's really my thought on it. But it's still a cool run to have in general if you could afford it.
Yeah, Hyper. The people are demanding. Where are you? They must know. But yes, the CPVs, man, they're. I wouldn't say. Well, they are kind of tough to come across, but.
And look, as a smaller dude, this is the face I make whenever I have to change a light bulb.
Yo.
Oh, bro.
Why you gotta put that in my head, man?
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm gonna Photoshop your face on this tomorrow morning. You know that, right?
Oh, great.
But yeah, man. All right. Well, Face to Face is gonna be back, guys. So we're gonna continue moving on with the show. But like I said, get comfy with the 1985, guys. Fantastic Four issue 277. Now, This is the issue where Franklin Richards versus Mephisto goes down, and Frankie Boy wins it, man.
How do you win?
This leads to a very important fallout regarding Mephisto, his soul, Wanda, and her sons, Tommy and Billy. I think it's, if I'm not mistaken, it's Avengers. I want to say it's Avengers West Coast issue 52, where we find out what happened with Mephisto's soul after this battle with Franklin. How, there was like fragments of it split, I think in 6. And Wanda is like harvesting, and this is how she ends up, bringing her sons to life type thing. But this is one I think, not many people even speak about for some reason. What's your take on this one?
Filler.
Filler?
Yeah, I mean, if you're collecting Fantastic Four, that's awesome. If you're into Franklin Richards, fantastic. But it's nothing I would pay a surplus for or even go out of my way to find.
Yeah.
But that's just myself.
Dude made sure to drop textual evidence that he in fact has made it on the board. Yo, I love it. I love it.
He's documenting his journey.
It's like, this is it. It's on
We need
YouTube.
proof.
Just in case Netflix picks this up as a series.
The people need to know.
Yeah. They're dirt cheap. There you go. They're dirt cheap, man. If you guys...
Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah. But, it's a great read. I do recommend it, especially for read's sake. And you see what I did there? Read's sake. That was unintentional. But
The dad jokes are just flowing. I mean,
the dadness is just coming out. But yeah, no. Again, for reader's sake, great read. And, slight significance here story-wise as well as to, what led to the creation of the kids. So, yeah, pretty neat book. But, guys, like I said, Face will hopefully be back. So, we'll move on to the next one.
oh, you didn't ask me.
Oh, no one cares. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Okay, go. Face is back. You're there. Go for it. Go.
I don't have this book.
Oh, shit. Do you want this book?
That's it. That's all he has to say, guys. Thank
I'm
you.
not.
Have a great night.
Okay, look. So here's the thing, and I think I kind of irked Dan once when I said this in the chat. I'm not the biggest Fantastic Four fan. Not that I hate them. It's just they're not one of those teams that I was actually looking for in terms of issues. Aside from obviously some of those key first appearances, it's not really like a run that I generally collect. So, yeah, to each their own.
This ain't
All
it,
right, well,
Chief.
Face, welcome back, bro. Talk to us.
Yeah, I mean, it's, cool story and everything. And it's a pretty cool cover, but yeah, I mean, filler issue's not really too far off the mark. Obviously it's got a little bit of age to it, but yeah, it's nothing too huge.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, want to pick it up if you can find it cheap, I guess.
Yeah, and you will find it cheap. It's still significantly
Yeah.
low. Like, you can pick it up within the $5 range. But you made a comment. Some people here made a comment about, nice cover. It's a beautiful cover. I expect everybody's, numbers here to go up by 1. Dude, don't let me down. I think everybody has this book solely for the cover because spec-wise.
Comic book day issue?
No, it's not a free comic book day issue. But guys, if you don't have one, shame on you. Web of SpiderMan issue 1.
Oh my god!
Yeah, man, this is the third on.
Oh wait, he's gonna pull it out. He's gonna pull it out.
Yeah.
Oh, Key's gonna pull it out. Oh no, I think they're just leaving the stream.
But yeah, man. I mean, realistically, it's just a classic cover, right? Charles Vess. I mean, story-wise, not really much going on here where anybody really cares, but it's just a beautiful book to own. I love the cover. I actually have one at CGC right now. I think it's literally been, it's been months that's been sitting there with Moon Knight 1, tons of other stuff. But yeah, man, I have one. I don't know if you guys have one. It's a total cover pickup. I think everyone here, it's a cover pickup. So talk to me.
I mean, I was looking for it when I first started collecting. I was like, okay, yeah, it's a cool cover. Let's get it. Yeah. And then I realized, I'm just an average Spidey fan. I'm not, he's not the greatest. So I figured, why fill my bins with this? Yeah, it's only, you can get it, I'm sure, for $10 to $20, but I just haven't come across it in that.
I have never seen this for $10.
I like Dude's stories
have,
though.
believe it or not.
He has like different ways of explaining how he doesn't have a book.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you my life, bro.
It's like,
but yeah, I've seen it for $10 to $20 before, but I passed on it, man.
Yeah.
It's too bland to me. You know, it doesn't pop. Colors don't pop. You know.
You see those traps, bro? Those things pop.
I don't know. He has nothing against the caveman dude though.
Yeah, exactly.
So I just, man, it's cool, but not cool enough.
I get it. But yeah, Hype, talk to me, man.
Oh, we're skipping over Keys?
Yeah,
Sorry?
Keys.
Oh no, sorry, Keys. I thought you spoke.
This guy's skipping over everybody.
I heard the traps thing, and I'm like, okay, that was probably his take. Literally,
that is my take.
This
Like
guy
traps,
tonight is
I don't have
skipping everyone.
Yeah, actually. Oh, sorry.
No, it's Keys. Go Keys.
No. I shift over this responsibility to Hyper at this time.
Gotcha.
All right. Well, yeah. Listen, I actually picked up this book at a fan expo a few years ago. Yeah, and initially this was more of a cover buy, but I did like the story, especially the whole thing with him in the church and the whole symbiote and the bell thing. That was actually a pretty. That's actually, in my mind, one of those iconic, moments in Spider-Man lore. So, for that, it's a double whammy. It's a good cover, and there's also a good story inside.
Well, Face.
Yeah, I mean, that pretty much sums it up. And like you guys said, it's still relatively affordable. It's not the biggest key in the world, but it is Spider-Man #1. It does have, like Hyper said, an important moment in it, and a great cover for most people. Not everyone, but
yeah.
Yeah, so it's definitely worth a pickup. Unless you're doing.
Yeah, no, I agree, and yes. The Bell moment is definitely iconic, but I mean the rest of the book is like, meh. But all right, we all agree it's a must-have for the PC, straight cover buy, right?
Dude's gonna
That's pretty
go get
affordable, like you guys said. You're not gonna break the bank on this one. I don't know what the current prices are, but I think I only paid $10 for this.
I just saw Keys on eBay right there. I know he's looking for a copy.
Hey.
But all right, so. Moving on, and like I said, stay comfy in 85. We got another ASM one that keeps getting spoken about recently. Issue 263. Now, first appearance of Normie Osborn, who later becomes a Goblin Child. A lot of people have been specking on Normie coming in to many factors, to anything Spider related, ever since issue, I think it was 799 or 798, somewhere around there. But yeah, man, with the whole Red Goblin thing, it was pretty neat. I really liked it, but this is a very affordable first appearance. I haven't seen it over $20 Canadian here. I'm not too sure if it's gone higher than that, but again, I always see it within that range. Guys, your take on this? Oops, sorry.
Well, as you can see from my comment, bro, I got this one.
Yeah.
Oh,
there you go.
I got it.
There you go.
I found it in the back issue a while ago and just didn't get rid of it, so it's still there. But, Normie Osborn.
I like your story better when you didn't have the book.
Yeah, exactly.
head on over to Keys because I couldn't really care for Normie Osborn, but hey, if it's gonna fetch a few bucks, why not?
There you go. It's a total flip book for you, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Got it.
Mediocre cover, shit character name. I passed this up too many damn times, so this is a no. If it comes back to bite me in the ass, so be it. I don't give a fuck.
Doesn't care.
So Keys is on the fence on this book.
Apparently.
What do you mean?
I actually grabbed 2 copies of this book, not because I'm like stacking it, just that I ended up finding them for good prices. So I think the first one though I did kind of spec on the first time I bought this book. This was during the time when I think Cates was writing Venom, so I think I picked it up for like $20 or $15 maybe.
Yeah.
But then the second time I found it, it was less than 10. So yeah, I just have 2 of these currently in the PC.
And I agree, the name is horrible.
Normie.
Yeah.
Face.
Yeah, I mean the name is really bad. And the cover is not great. But you know, the thing is they love their goblins in Spider-Man. And it seems like they might be positioning this character to do at least a little bit of something in some of the stuff that's going to come possibly in the future, maybe in the Venom run. So, you know, there's a chance that the character could see some renewed significance. And, you know, if they bring him back now, you know, it wouldn't surprise me if he kind of sticks around a little bit. Maybe he takes more of a important role. I don't know if it'll be as like a hero character or a villain character or somewhere in between, but we'll see.
Yeah, no, I agree, man. But like I said, guys, stay comfortable with the 1985 because we got one more for you. But
listen, this is generally how cosplay Spider-Mans look almost 50% of the time. They think they look like the actual Spider-Man. This is what you usually get in the conventions.
Yeah, I don't disagree. But moving on, New Mutants 26. First full appearance of Legion, man, the son of Charles Xavier. This one's significantly low, too. I always see it, you know, again, within the same price range of that $20. But, yeah, man, what do you guys think of this one? Does anyone here own this? You guys think anything of Legion at all?
I thought he was pretty interesting character, honestly. I think he's pretty cool. I do not own this book though, but now that I see it here, I'm gonna keep my eye out for it. That's for sure. It's only if I can find it in the back issue bins. I don't know what kind of dollar it fetches, but I'm sure not too much.
Yeah.
No.
But yeah, if I see him in the back issue bins, I'll pick it up for sure.
Keys.
The cover just reminds me of. Never mind. No, this is
Do it. Say it.
I don't have this. I don't have this book. I've seen this cover flying around every once in a while. The man just looks like he's struggling to take a dump on that cover.
I knew he was going there.
I can see the hurt. I can see the pain. It's effective. It's effective. I'll give it that. Really cool character. I did not watch the show though. I heard it was kind of trash.
Yeah, same here. Like Michael Baker is saying that, you know, it was trippy as hell and good. But the majority of response that I've gotten back was always that, you know, Fox totally, you know, they botched that one. I hope, and it's kind of why I put it up here to see what the opinions would be, because I always hope that, you know, it's not going to be one of those situations where that Fox, you know, show really ruined it for this character, because there's tons of potential with this character. So I hope that's not the case. Maybe we will, maybe we won't see such a character within the MCU. But who knows, man? Who knows? Hype.
I don't have this book, but this is a book I see quite often on LCS's walls, because it's just one of those books that you will never have a hard time, you know, finding if ever you're looking for it. So I think maybe for that reason, I've never just really pulled the trigger on it, because I always know it's one of those books that's always going to be there.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah, I mean, Legion's a cool character. He's pretty overpowered to a certain extent. But, you know, it's just one. He's tough to pull off, you know, on like the big screen or anything in a movie, because he's sort of like one of those characters like Moon Knight. You need a little more time with him to, you know, sort of explain the character's backstory and everything and what's going on with him. So I'm not sure how likely it is that we'll see him again in the future. I kind of hope we do, because he was pretty big leading into the Age of Apocalypse, and I would love to see some, you know, some Age of Apocalypse on like in a TV show or something like that, or a movie or some shit. But sure. Yeah, it's pretty unlikely that they'll go that route, even if they did it. So I don't know. It is a cool character though.
Yeah.
No, big time. Empire, just want to say hi, man. I saw you just chimed in, so yo, thanks for being here. But yeah, no, dude, I agree 100%. But moving on, guys. Like I told you, we're stacked. We have
Oh,
a big
Empire, I just want to give you condolences on those Hulk 6s. I saw your IG post.
Yeah. Don't remind me as well. I have the same issue. But Daredevil, #1, we're in 2019. Yo, who picked this year? Comic.Dood. Does he have this book? We don't
Fuck
know.
no.
Really?
Wow.
He backed himself into a
I'll give
corner.
my explanation in a minute. It'll be story time in a minute. You go.
All right. But yeah, you get the it's the debut issue of Volume 6, written by none other than Chip Zdarsky, one of my favorite writers. But first appearance of Detective Colt North. Nothing really speculation wise, but this entire run, we've said it many times on this show, and I really feel like this Daredevil run is going to be the same effect like Nightwing. You know, those two runs, I think once, you know, people are going to go back to buy these issues, and they're going to be at a higher price than cover price simply because it's just that good of a read. I really enjoyed Daredevil. I'm still not fully caught up, but I'm loving it. And it's the same with Nightwing, man. Ever since Hyper, you know, recommended that I hop on board, and I had seen him chatting with some of the boys, I was like, man, okay, let me see where this, you know, what's going on here. And same effect, man. I really think this in time will age well story-wise. But guys, what's your take?
All right, I'm going to start off with an unpopular opinion. And I also want to know if anybody on the panel here or in the chat happens to agree with me, so I know I'm not alone in this. I actually really enjoyed that Daredevil movie back in fucking whenever it was.
Ben Affleck.
Yeah, bro.
Bro, it's because you're a big fan of Evanescence. I know it's exactly.
Oh, that was the best
If that funeral
ever.
scene wasn't there, you would have given it like
opener, man.
that funeral scene basically bumped that movie up to 2 grades probably.
And Jennifer Gardner practicing with her shit, and oh man,
yeah, that was great. Man. Every time I hear that song, I think of Daredevil.
Wait, dude, quick question: are we talking director's cut or the regular cut?
They both suck.
I found the director's cut at least adds a bit more context to it. It's still it's I mean it's basically like you're putting seasoning on a turd, but at least it's a bit better.
It wasn't
okay.
bad.
So I went back to watch it. It's difficult. The fight scene with Kingpin.
But that Kingpin was dope.
It was,
yeah, it was, dude.
Yeah. R.I.P. Michael.
Yes.
What's his name? Michael Duncan.
Yes.
Yeah.
Man, classic actor, but again, it's just it didn't do it.
Bad Kingpin.
Okay, well, I didn't mind it at all. However, other than that, I haven't read any Daredevil since beginning collecting.
Yeah, you dude. If there's,
I don't know what I'm missing out on. Tell me a series of Daredevil to hop on. Let me know.
This one.
Well, yeah, dude, I'm putting it out there because I know we had this conversation recently where you're like, "Hey, I'm fully caught up on shit that you were reading," and you're like,
I'm fully caught up. Yeah,
what new stuff can I read? I recommend this one. It's a good one. Very good one.
Okay.
And honestly, dude, if you want something a bit more condensed, read Man Without Fear. I think it's like a 4-issue run.
Read what? Sorry.
Man Without Fear.
Yeah.
Man Without Fear. Okay.
Yeah.
See,
Empire killed it right there. He just killed it right there. In retrospect, see what he did? It's trash. Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
All right, geez, talk to me, bro.
Nah, I don't have this run. It's now on my radar. I'm gonna have to give it a read. Dope cover though.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, listen. I've collected this run since issue 1, and just for shits and giggles, actually last week I was just looking up some of the values. Surprisingly, a lot of these, even though it only came out in 2019, like the first 10 or so issues, they're going for $20-$30. Some of these early issues.
Okay.
And the thing is, it goes to show, I don't really think it has anything to do, honestly, with the weight of Detective North's first appearance. I think the run's just been really good in general. And this is just a case where you don't have to have something option in the MCU. This is just the story drove the value of this whole series up. Same way, with Al Ewing's Immortal Hulk. This is probably going to be one of those Daredevil series that people are going to look back on fondly.
Yep. Agreed.
Well, that's the thing when you kind of compare it to, Al Ewing's Immortal Hulk run. The the early issues of that, you see kind of the same thing. And I think one of the reasons are because a lot of people are, they'll pick up like the #1 issue like this or whatever, and then they drop off afterwards because, they don't know how it's going to be or don't really give it a chance. And then it turns out that it's really good. So those first few issues in the run see really low, print runs. And then people start hearing about how good it is, and it kind of picks up a little later on, like it did with Immortal Hulk and, Daredevil also. And the print runs get a little bit better. But again, it's all like different moments. Like we saw that, there was different spikes with this, with whenever Elektra took over as Daredevil, that obviously that issue spiked. And then, going into the whole Devil's Reign, story arc, you see people kind of pay a little more attention to it. So, it's definitely a great read, though.
Yeah, and dude, like I said, man, and see, everyone's in agreement. Definitely give it a read, man. I think you're gonna.
I'll check it out. Yeah, no, I appreciate it.
Yeah, I just want to highlight Hero's comment, just because. Look, I know we don't really do much spec on this channel, but I'm just gonna say this. This is something I've been really looking forward to.
Yeah.
Chip Zdarsky is gonna start his run on Batman. This is one of those things that I think it potentially could be a game changer in terms of, because I find Batman's been a bit stagnant, even though there's been some characters introduced. I honestly think if you're on the fence about Batman, you may want to at least give the first few issues a try, because I just think that Chip Zdarsky has something up his sleeve with that run.
Agreed. All right, man.
I will say in regards to this issue and this character in particular, being that he's a cop, man, cops as supporting characters always sketchy as hell because they always seem to get killed really quick. So he's actually stuck around for a little bit.
Fair.
I agree. But all right, we're gonna move on to the next one because we've got quite a few books still left. But we're jumping within 2019 as well, so we haven't moved. Comic.Dood, first full appearance of Boy Thing in Avengers 14, who is a child version of Man Thing. So, I just don't want to get into these jokes, but first full appearance of Shadow.
Move to the next slide. Move to the next slide. Just move on to the next slide.
Yeah, but yes, this came out. We're all in agreement. Did you care about this?
Nope.
No. Geez.
I'm not even gonna read I don't even want to start going into this
Didn't even know
description, but I don't have. I didn't collect this run, so I don't have this issue.
All right, the whole Legion of the Unliving thing though is pretty cool with Xaris, but yeah, man, not much more to that. This is not a spec book, really, at least not yet. I hope it doesn't become anything, but yeah, man, just wanted to point out that this happened in 2019. So,
Wesley, if you're gonna Google that, at least put a secure VPN on your internet.
Yes, please. But moving on.
Safe search on.
ExpressVPN.
Yeah. So moving on, we're gonna jump to 1980.
I feel like Hyper knows far too much about that.
No.
Yo, he's giving them tips.
No. For me, it's more. For me, it's more like torrents and all that other stuff. I shouldn't even be mentioning that much.
See, he knows.
But all right, like I was saying, Uncanny X-Men
coming to light.
Uncanny X-Men issue 132, 1980. This year is selected by Comic Chic. Part 4 of the Dark Phoenix saga. You got Jason Weingard revealed as Mastermind. First appearance of Harry Leland. He's Black Bishop. And then you got the first appearance of Donald Pierce, who was actually in the movie Logan, and he's like White Bishop. So there's tons of good stuff about this book. I don't have this one. Any of you guys have any of this? Because I personally think anything Claremont was amazing back. Yeah, exactly. There you go. Hold on. Comment just came in. I agree, man. Absolutely incredible. But I don't own it, unfortunately. So, guys.
I don't own this, but I've heard so many great things about the Dark Phoenix saga that I'm going to have to read it, honestly. But I don't own this, so. All right.
I do not own this. I'll just tell you straight up. Dark Phoenix Saga has not translated well to the screen in any incarnation. I lie, except for the animated series X-Men. But yeah, no, I definitely don't own this. I respect it.
Yeah.
Love that cover though. It's badass.
Yeah.
So
Like-
remember how I mentioned a few slides back how I'm not really collecting Fantastic Four? This is the opposite. I actually am, especially the Claremont run. I have been making it almost like a secondary goal of mine to kind of pick up some of these back issues, especially some of the more hard to find, more expensive ones. And this one I actually did pick up over the summer at my LCS. Yeah, listen, I'm all about his early run when he started with the what was it, X-Men 94, I think. That's when he started, right? Yeah, so I'm picking up anything with Claremont up until the modern times. So this is one I actually do have.
Nice.
I mean, Claremont's run isn't just one of the best X-Men runs. It's probably one of the best runs in the history of comics. I mean, there's so many fans of it, and so many, just iconic moments that came out of it and everything like that. So, you can't go wrong picking up anything Claremont X-Men for the most part.
Yeah. Agreed, man.
And getting early appearances of the Hellfire Club, people that are pretty important within it, that could play an important role down the line, as far as having some potential spec value, because the Hellfire Club's,
Yep.
they've got a pretty decent chance of showing up in the X-Men related stuff. So we'll see.
Yeah, I actually agree with you, man. I do see that happening. Now, just very quickly, did you guys dig Donald Pierce within the Logan movie? I think the Logan movie is absolutely incredible. But
phenomenal movie.
Yeah. But yeah, very quickly, you dug Logan, I assume.
Yeah, but I mean,
Oh yeah.
I'm kind of indifferent on the Donald Pierce character. It wasn't like a character that was like, oh wow, but it wasn't like someone I hated. It was just a character that was just there to move the plot along, I found.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, good point.
I agree, man. But Drac just tuned in, so Drac, yo, thanks for being here. But guys, yeah, man. So we'll move on to the next one. I think we've got a few left, man. We're looking at about 3, 6, about 7 slides left, man. So
Oh shit.
yeah, we'll try to get through them as quick as possible. But hey, man, we're here for a good time, long time. 1988, Amazing Spider-Man 299. Now this one makes the list. Actually, before we get into it, Michael Baker selected this year. Baker's causing trouble, and I'll explain to you why. Okay, this is labeled the second cameo appearance of Venom. Many consider this to be the first full appearance, including myself. But I'm also that guy that will tell you Hulk 180. Classic cover. Classic
I'll back you
cover.
on that.
Yeah, classic cover done by the Todd Father himself, who actually his first was 298. So early Todd stuff. I absolutely disagree with anyone who says Venom's first appearance is issue 300, because that last page, man, goddamn, it's full Venom. It's full Venom. But yeah, if we want to have this debate, by all means, I actually don't have this one in the PC. I don't.
Oh shit, you don't? I thought you did.
No, but it's
I was gonna say it could have been ownership bias that had you picking this one.
No, it's part of my side quests on books to pick up in 2022. But yeah, man, what's your take, guys?
I do not own this. I'm not a fan of Todd's webs. How he draws his webs.
Yeah.
That's just me. I know, unpopular opinion again. But I'm that guy, man. I am that guy.
Yeah.
And I'm not a fan of the cover. It's ugly to me. But Venom's dope. I like Venom a lot more than Spider-Man. So yeah, that's my take.
Yeah, but hold on. I just want to highlight a comment as well, okay? Because you see it even with Empire here saying that Todd himself said that this was the first full appearance of Venom, and then along the way.
No, wait. Did you say first full, or did you just say first appearance?
First appearance of
So
Venom.
that could also mean cameo.
No, but
What the fuck is the difference? What's the difference between a first appearance and a first full appearance?
No.
What's the difference?
Oh no, we're gonna go there.
because he's labeling it.
Here we go again.
Yeah, see, this is what I meant by
there's no
Michael Baker. He started the shit. But hold on, I just want to put it out there. Todd McFarlane himself said that this was his first appearance of Venom in comics. So along the way, it shifted to 300. So market, yes, I agree with example Michael saying, money talks, mother effers, and and yeah, man, I don't disagree. But like I said, I'm the guy that says Hulk 180 over 181. So.
But okay, I just want to just add to that. Keep in mind, Marvel has been also very inconsistent on what they've deemed first appearance over the years. They've sometimes flip-flopped in their own issues.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I know that. We all know this. This is what I'm saying. Is we will be divided for absolutely no reason. But
no, I'm saying that the publisher themselves, like Marvel, can't even get it straight.
I know that. That's what I'm saying. So
I just want to make my point.
But yeah, man. Face, what's your take?
The hell, I didn't even say my point.
Oh, sorry. I thought that was
that was it. No.
I feel like the
yeah, well, I thought that was it too.
I was like, okay.
He said he wanted to make his point.
So listen, I don't have this book, but I have 300, and this is I think this is gonna bite me in the ass because I always pass this book up thinking I'll eventually get it because this is a lot less expensive than the 300. And as a Venom fan, I do eventually want to get it, so I should probably make some moves early before this book also kind of starts becoming. I don't want to say it's gonna get out of reach, but it'll probably get more expensive as the years goes by. Maybe.
But hence, that's why I'm saying, man, this is part of my side quests for this year because. Like, I don't want to miss the boat either. Like, if 300 is the one to get, obviously this is the runner-up, and I want to grab this before it's out of reach too. I'm just being very, very picky with the copy I want. That's my problem. But yeah, man.
Well, listen, it's regardless of whether it's a cameo, full appearance, first, fucking second, whatever. It's an important Venom key. So. Obviously there's some desirability there. I don't know so much about classic cover, man. This is kind of a shit cover for Todd. Like a lot of the other covers were much better than this one.
Yeah, I agree. But it's been redone many times, is what I'm saying. It's considered a classic, especially that we've seen so many homage covers, including his own book, Spawn. Right? We got Spawn 299 with the same cover.
Yeah, but it's chance, man.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I don't disagree. To each their own. But is that your point? That's it?
That's it. That's all I got.
All right. Well, enough with the Spidey stuff, guys. Let's move on, man. Excalibur Special Edition, man. I feel like we've heard this book many times, especially by our brother Newbie. But yeah, man. First team appearance of Excalibur. So you've got Captain Britain, Kitty Pryde, Lockheed, Nightcrawler, Megan, and Rachel Summers as Phoenix. Now, there's two first print versions of this book. So one being the $325 price and one with no price at all. So at the top left there, you see in the photo, there's like $325 US. And then there's one with no. The one with no price, that's the more scarce one. So clearly the one to be grabbing. And then this any issue with the $350 and up prices are considered later printings. I have this. In fact, Newbie A-okayed it to me. He gave me the later prints because I guess, he's like, oh, it's BC, screw him. But yeah, no, I'm very grateful. Thank you. And yeah, man, I think this is definitely one to pick up. And you still see them within the bins, man. What's your take, boys?
Is Dude on? Or is he
out?
No,
I think he'll be back.
Yeah.
He's probably pulling this book out. I think he hasn't.
He did.
We'll get to him. But Keys, what's your take, bro?
Man, I've also seen him in the bins. I believe I have a copy myself.
Yeah.
I have yet to crack it open though. I'm not gonna lie. This was I just picked it up after the buzz. I was that guy for one time. There was a little bit of buzz around the team, so I scooped a couple of keys up. This is one of them. I have yet to read any of them though, and I feel so bad about that. Yeah, man. So I got one more, baby.
Yeah, I mean, big shout out to Biggie Shuck, New World Order Comics from the Hunt.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, I actually have this book, and I'm afraid to. I think like I'm afraid to open it because it's that square bound. So once you crack it, you're gonna get that crease in the spine. So I might have to just read this digitally, honestly.
Yeah.
But I actually picked this up very recently. I think right around the time of Eternals, because I wasn't really I wasn't collecting Excalibur. I figured I'll just add this to the PC just in case.
Yeah. Face, talk to me, bro.
People are getting interested in Excalibur, getting excited about possibly seeing them show up, and I guess there's some potential that you might see a version of them in like a TV show or something. I don't necessarily know it'll be the original version. They might use some of these characters obviously for other things, and given the timing, they're probably not going to spread them out. Like for instance, Nightcrawler, he's kind of one that they might not use him in like an Excalibur TV show because he might be a little harder to pull off. With the CGI, although they're doing pretty well with it and a lot of the shit that they've done so far, but if they don't need to use them, why would they? So they've got different variations of Excalibur that they could use, but this is the first one that's square bound though. That does make it a bit of a pain in the ass. So no, I'm not a huge fan of it personally, but I I've got a copy of it just in case. We'll see.
Yeah, no, cover your bases, man. That's all it is, bro. But dude, do you have a copy of this?
Bro, I got two.
There you go.
I got the regular and the non-priced one too.
Well, show us clearly.
Come on.
Yo, you're hitting some good points today, man. I'm actually proud of you, bro.
Who, me?
Yeah, man.
I'm actually on the board this time.
There you go. But man. So like we said, man, it's a great book to own, man. For anything Excalibur, if you want to cover your bases when it comes to spec stuff, totally a good pickup. All right, moving on. 1969, year selected by Johnny Dakota. This is Avengers 63. First appearance of Clint Barton as Goliath, man. I'm gonna just ask: did anyone know that this even happened on this panel?
Not really.
I did not.
Yeah.
Yes.
This happened on the panel.
And the next issue, actually, sorry.
I said, does anybody care that this happened on the panel?
Well, yeah, no, it's.
You're gonna piss off some people in the chat now.
Again, I'm that guy. What I do.
In the next issue, if I'm not mistaken, I think his brother also shows up somewhat in a role. I didn't really get a chance to come around to it, but yeah, I had seen that his brother is also involved in the following issue. But
is that Barton?
Sorry,
Barney Barton.
His name is Bart, right? Oh, Barney. Sorry,
Barney.
Yeah. I said Barton. I don't know why.
Phoebe for short.
That's a dope name.
But yeah, definitely one that I want to go back to read. But yeah, man, guys, what's your take on this?
Oh, you heard mine. Does anybody really care?
Yeah, no.
But honestly, I had no idea about this. I didn't know it was a thing. I am gonna look into it a bit, read up on it. But yeah, I like the cover. Honestly, it's interesting. But that's about it.
Gotcha. Keys.
Got no comment, man. Don't
No
own it.
comment, right. No problem. Hype.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, I wasn't really aware of the significance of this book until you mentioned it. So clearly, I don't have this book. So yeah, I'm hoping Face could add a bit more context, maybe.
Yeah. So Clint basically gets essentially the same kind of abilities as like Ant-Man, minus the talking to ants. He can change his size and everything like that. So he takes over the role of Goliath. And I honestly, it's a cool cover, and it's kind of a cool issue to own from like a reader perspective and everything. But I think if you were ever going to see anything like that, as far as like the MCU goes or anything, it would just be like a quick, like, like a gag or something like that they might do in a series or something. But that'd be about it.
Yeah, I don't foresee such a thing ever happening in the MCU, and I agree with you. If it does, it would be on a very, very minor scale. Minor. I'm getting there.
Oh, jeez. I mean, you've had better ones.
I know. Hey, listen, I will take whatever I can get. All right, but moving on to the next one, guys. 1979 gave us Incredible Hulk 234, where we got the first appearance of Quasar. I think all Quasar stuff's about to really take off soon. Whether it's going to be this Quasar or another character as Quasar, we don't know. But I would cover all bases, like we said earlier. And this is definitely one on the radar. I have a copy, but if
You sure it's not Kazar?
Kazar
no, this is not Kazar. It's Quasar. Hey, listen. 3/4 bottles of Grand Marnier by myself. I get a pass. But
Great time, shit.
it was a great time. But yes, I absolutely recommend. If you don't have this book, pick it up. But guys, what's your take?
Man, I would like to see Wendell Vaughn Quasar appear at some point. I see this book every once in a while. It's not at a price I would like to buy it at, though. But maybe someday. The cover's all right, but I would pick it up, though, if the price is right.
Yeah. Keys.
Yo, if I could have scooped them like Dan for 35 cents a piece, well, shit.
Dan, I'll give you 36 cents.
My man. Ain't that
I don't know if that penny still counts anymore.
Yes.
I'll find one.
But yeah, man.
I don't have this. Not the biggest Hulk fan, to be honest. Maybe I just read the wrong shit. I don't know.
Totally.
I'll pass this on to the more knowledgeable guys down south of me.
Yeah, yo, and I don't disagree with you, Uni. The cover doesn't really do it justice, but
there's a lot going on.
It's not bad, but it's just
it looks more like an interior page than a cover, to be honest.
Fair.
That's fair. Yeah.
That's a lot.
This would be like a second print almost. But I think the only Quasar version I have is Avril Kincaid from Avengers Stand-Up, so we're talking modern. I don't actually have any of these prior, Wendell Vaughn or any of those Quasar books, so this is one I don't have, and I know that, BC, you've talked about Quasar before, and I've heard other, YouTubers mentioning how Quasar is likely to appear in the MCU, so yeah, it seems like the community is behind this character. But I'm not really behind, like, a big Marvel cosmic fan to begin with, so I'm more of a street level guy. So these are characters that I'll pick up if I can get a steal or something, but that's really it.
Face. It's definitely a good pickup because I like these guys. You said I feel like we will see Quasar show up in the MCU at some point. So, obviously we're going to see the spikes whenever that happens or it gets announced or whatever. Now, in regards to which version we'll see, that's hard to say. I would like to think that we'll get Wendell Vaughn or whatever, but at least to start off with. But with Captain Marvel, they haven't really done the earlier versions of Captain Marvel so much, so it's hard to say. I would like to think we'll at least get an homage to him, at the very least, but we'll see.
And I fully agree. In fact, Uni and I were speaking just a bit before this show went live, and a photo was shared amongst each other where we saw a leak. Well, not a leak. Chris Pratt took a picture of himself in the new costume he's wearing while filming Guardians, and you almost feel like you guys should be looking at that.
Find the bell.
Annihilation Conquest issue 6 is what I'm saying. So,
I thought you were talking about that Captain Marvel issue where they introduced
the prologue issue as well. That's where she becomes Quasar.
But I'm just saying maybe that's the lineup that they're leaning towards. We'll see, but yeah, man, tons of possibilities there. But speaking MCU stuff, guys, moving on to the next one. I think this one, if you haven't picked it up already, I recommend you grab them while you can. But Fantastic Four 205, first full appearance of the Nova Corps, man. I think once we fully get Nova within the MCU, man, this is a book that could go up too, especially if we get the OG Nova, and it's a book. I know that anytime if I get the opportunity to grab it at a good price, I will grab it 100%. I expect no less from Comic.Dood, but yeah, man.
He looks disappointed.
Don't tease me like that, bro. I've been looking for this book for a while and I can't find it anywhere.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Then you're not gonna like my
shit,
story.
right, bro? What, you saying you got more than one copy?
No,
Let me know.
I'll wait until it's my
This
turn, and then
sounds so hard,
Let
bro.
me know,
And right
Hyper.
now,
We'll be,
I'll let Keys goes first, and then I'll
we'll
let
be in
you.
talks.
No,
buddy. We'll be in
no,
talks.
I want to hear this. So take it away. Take it away,
Yeah,
Hyper.
Hyper, take it away.
Well, actually, this almost marks 1 year since I got this book.
boy.
And I'll
Did you get it
explain.
with me?
And I'll explain why.
You
I know
fucker.
it's been a year.
You fucker.
He knows where I'm going with this. Remember
I know
last
you're-
year
oh,
when me and
I
you
know.
went for free comic book day in your town?
Yeah, we went to like 6 different shops, and you got it from
I-
Rockville too, didn't you? That
I
one
picked
shop.
this up, yeah, raw.
I know it. I know. Oh man. Yeah,
So
that's the last place I saw it, and it hasn't been there since.
it'll come back.
No, it won't.
But
It's all
yeah,
good.
listen, I know that people kind of sleep on some of these team appearances generally, but Nova Corps, I think, look, if Nova's coming, the Nova Corps will have to follow suit. So, and this is honestly a cheap book to spec on, because I think when I even picked it up, it was like no more than $15 for a good copy, possibly. So.
But at the same time, though, we've already heard them mention the Nova Corps and stuff.
Yeah,
so-
but the thing is, now that we
The
know that
time
he's
already
actually coming
passed.
to the MCU, I
I've
just
already
don't
had
think...
the Nova Corps.
That's what I mean. Their time's already passed, I think. So
Yeah,
it's- I
but
don't think it's
okay.
gonna jump that much.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, now that Nova is actually going to be in the MCU, I just feel like there's going to be a more of a focus on the Nova Corps as well. I would
Yes.
think.
I think the more specific members, yeah, but I don't know if just as a group, Nova Corps is going to jump. I think you'll see a rise. Of
I don't.
course,
Okay, look.
but
I'm not saying that this is going to be an out of reach book, but it's just one of those
Mhm.
possible minor keys that
Oh
you know
yeah, it'll.
you
sure,
could probably pick up in your stash if you're a Nova fan.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, if you have more than one copy, Hyper, let me know.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you guys.
We'll do. I only have one copy, dude. I swear.
But I recently picked up a copy for I think it was like $20, but it's a solid condition one, and I'm more than stoked to own it. Like I have, I don't want to say faith in this exploding, but it's just I wanted to make sure I lock it down before it gets to a price where I don't want to pay. But yeah, man.
Yeah, I mean, they might have already been in the MCU, but it hasn't, like Hyper said, it hasn't really been like a major focus so much. Like they'll get in the Nova movie and everything like that. So even without like the big focus, just knowing that they're gonna come back and play at least an important role in any aspect, you always see spikes on stuff like this whenever it gets close to that time. So there's potential there. It's cheap. You can pick it up now, and if you're not attached to it, you can flip it down the road or
My man.
hit it before it does go up if you are attached to it.
Agreed. Well, guys,
Baker, damn, bro.
Can I just address something? Heroes, I know you're mentioning the Leafs score 2-0. Listen, as a fan, I'll only believe they're going to win at the 19th minute of the third period.
yeah.
Right.
They always seem to choke. So
They choke hard, bro.
I still called Tampa in 6. So, anyways, Michael Baker, that's ridiculous pricing, but yeah, man, it's crazy.
It won't sell at that price. No way.
We'll see, man. We'll see. But guys, final book of the night. You ready?
Give it.
I am ready.
All right. Well, Marvel Premiere 47, man. First appearance of Scott Lang as Ant-Man. First appearance of Darren Cross, who later becomes Yellow Jacket. But most important, man, first appearance of Cassie Lang, who later becomes Stature and then Stinger. Now, so many people look at this book and they're like, man, I don't care about Scott Lang as Ant-Man. Like, it's Scott Lang, blah, blah, blah. Like, I totally get it. But with the direction the MCU has been going, Cassie Lang is going to be returning in Quantumania. I would totally be picking this up. It's still very affordable. In the future, who knows where they go with Cassie, but I think this is one to own. I have one. I don't know if you guys do. Guys, what's your take?
I know you say who cares about Scott Lang, but bro, I don't know about you, but Paul Rudd made that character, man. He made me enjoy Ant-Man. So after seeing that movie, I started searching for this book, and I will continue searching for it for fairly reasonable price. But yeah, I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that one, man.
Of what? That
The
nobody
fact that
cares.
who cares about Scott Lang?
No, I said that I've heard people say that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying I say
He's
that.
No,
heard
he-
things.
People,
Paul
people,
Rudd did a great job in that movie, and I've been an Ant-Man fan since.
well, Keys, what's your
I
take?
don't
bro?
have it, obviously. But
Yo, oh man, I'm pretty sure Newbie had this book for starters. I don't know if he sold that shit, but I know a few copies has passed his hands before. Decent book to pick up. I'm not gonna lie, just because you have legacy character and the new and upcoming, I feel like that's a great grab, especially right now while nobody's really talking about, the new Ant-Man. I went another route and I just secured a couple copies of Young Avengers 6. That was the route I took.
Wait, a couple of copies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah.
yeah, bro.
That's actually that book has been getting pricey.
So I was fortunate enough to find it in the flea market, a couple copies in the flea market. So.
Oh, I remember I saw that video. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So that's the route I took. Man, honestly, sweet friggin' cover. I wouldn't be mad if someone picked this book up now. Still room to grow, and even if like let's say the appeal drops, it's still a classic friggin' cover, man, with awesome characters. So this is a win-win-win-win in all aspects of comic collecting, man. Personally,
Agreed.
that's just personally.
Agreed.
Yeah, I actually picked up this cover during the first wave of COVID. I don't know why I brought that point up, but that's the only thing I remember about this book. And I think this is also around this time I met Black Crown Comics and the other guys on the Telegram group. So, yeah, I actually agreed with Keys on that point. This is actually one of those cool, I guess you could call this Bronze Age, right, at this period?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a cool Bronze Age cover. I just like the whole magnifying glass on Scott Lang and all that. So, and you never know about that first appearance of Cassie Lang. I mean, I'm not really banking on it, but I mean, it's just one of those cool little bonuses
Sleepers.
for this book.
It's a sleeper.
Yeah, exactly. But it's not like I'm going for that book specifically for that. But it's just the other stuff going for the with the whole Darren Cross becoming Yellow Jacket, Scott Lang. Those are a bit more my alley.
Yeah. Face. Take us home, bro.
Yeah, I mean, Keys, really nailed it when he said this book pretty much checks off all the marks. It's got one of those. I guess not an OG character because there's still Hank Pym, but still, one of the first versions of the character. A legacy character. It is a pretty dope cover for an Ant-Man cover. So there's a lot of reasons to definitely like this book, and I like it. It's one I would love to pick up. I don't have it, so definitely looking out for it.
Yeah, man. Well, guys, that was it. That was the retrospect, yo. I had a great time. I don't know about you guys, but
I'm on the board, bro. Of course, I had a great time.
There you go. But I guys, feel free, use these books. I hope everybody got inspired. I saw some people saying that there's still hope in back issues, and there is, man. There's tons of good stuff. But guys, tomorrow, pay attention to the Kingpins Instagram account because we're gonna be doing it again, man. We're getting 2 retrospects in the month of May. We covered April today, right? Retrospect May 2nd, but we also have retrospect that's going to be taking place at the end of the month. So now looking at the calendar, that's May 30th. So we're going to post a photo for you guys to vote again which years we revisit, man. So pay attention for that tomorrow. And don't forget to check us out this Friday. I believe we're going to be doing the Royally Fucked at 5 p.m. this week. Let us know, guys. We've been doing it live. We've been doing it live for 2 weeks. If you guys want us to go live, let us know. Maybe we'll change it up. You know what I mean? Maybe that's gonna be the new thing. But yeah, man, guys, that's the show. You guys got anything you want to say?
I just want to say congrats to the winner of the retrospect. Looks like
I think
Paul
it's
from Need a Hero
yeah, Need a
held it
Hero.
down again, defended the title.
2 months in a row. I think he's been.
That's 2 months in a row so far. So somebody's gonna have to bring him down next month.
Yeah.
Other than that, I just want to thank everybody for joining us. It's been a great night, great show as always, and love hanging out with you boys.
There you go. Keys, welcome back, bro. So nice to have you back.
It's good to be back, boys.
Yeah.
Hit that air horn.
There you go.
Good to have Steve's on you.
I don't remember I really don't remember the last time all 5 of us were on together. I can't remember.
It's been a while.
Yeah, but man, great show, guys. I appreciate it. Face, you have anything you want to say before Hyper takes us home?
I'm good. Peace.
All right, man. Hype, take it away, bro.
Listen, don't get too down if you can't find some of these books. Just remember, you could always catch them at your local library.
There you go. Later, guys.